Bear number 5. Same spot. Where'd he go? He was right there. He was right behind that tree, I think. He was totally silent. Yesterday, I went and shot clays with Brad. Went through a couple boxes of 12 gauge. Well, and 20 gauge. 20 gauge was the one that hurt more, actually. And got home last night, went to bed. I had this terrible ache in my shoulder. And I thought, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack. What am I going to do? I don't have health insurance. I'm going to have to go to the hospital via ambulance. I'm going to have to get like a quintuple bypass or something. And I was like, oh yeah, I shot through a couple boxes of shotgun shells today. Then after that, we went over to a buddy's house to have a fire. But for some reason, he couldn't get the fire lit. There was this giant pile of dry brush. He poured gasoline on it. The gasoline burned off and the brush didn't burn. Damnedest thing I've ever seen. But we never get to hang out with each other. So we just hung out until pretty late in the like 25-degree weather. The ground was all frosted. I stayed out real late. I came home last night and couldn't get warm. And I said, you know what, man? Tomorrow, this is after I had a panic attack about having a heart attack. I said, tomorrow, I'm just gonna stay inside all day, play Minecraft. Now I'm hiking to the top. I don't know. What I should be doing is sitting at home and working on my novel that I was going to revise this month in November. I just sat there and I looked out the window and I just had to go. My wife gets home after dark these days. I don't get any time outside during the week. Ground's frozen. And wanted to make a trip to the top when I have time to actually explore it a little bit. Last time I got up there as the sun was setting. So this time I want to see what's up there. Panic Attack Ridge. Don't quite feel like having a panic attack today, though. It's not deer season yet, which is one of the reasons I'm out here with no reflective orange or anything. But I did want to come check on the tree stands that have been out here, and there's another one that way somewhere. Doesn't look like anybody's been here for a while. I think that the most uncomfortable that you can be in the woods, other than like, you know, falling down and breaking your leg or getting eaten by an animal or something, is sweaty and freezing at the same time. And I don't know if it's just because I don't have any hair, but when my ears get cold, but I'm also like overheated, oh, it's terrible. This pack is what preppers like to call an assault pack, because I guess assault rifles and assault knives aren't enough. But this is a Rothko medium transport pack, and it is loaded to the gills right now. And what I have in there is mostly water and my jacket and scarf that I've just taken off. I've got a camera, some power bars, and then this front pocket is my little emergency kit. And so this is about, what, a fourth the size of most preppers' bug out bags. And I'm taking it slow today, but I wore this pack when I came up here on that speed hike, and didn't make it much farther than this when I had to stop. Like, it wasn't an option anymore. So yeah, preppers, put on your giant bug out bag and go hike up a mountain and see how it works out for you. You know, it's funny the different lenses through which you can view a walk in the woods. A lady just passed me running in yoga pants and a hoodie with her dog. That was all she had with her. And you know, preppers have the whole bug out bag and AR-15 approach. And then bushcrafters would come up here with like a leather rucksack and probably leather pants, leather underwear. They'd come up here and kill something and make leather out of it. And then ultralight backpackers would come up here with $1,000 of gear. And I watched this channel called Homemade Wanderlust. I'm actually a Patreon of it, and I asked the lady that's doing it, that's hiking all these trails, you know, what do you use to start a fire out there? Which $50 fire steel do you use to start your fires? And she just said everyone just uses a Bic lighter. It weighs nothing and it works every time. This shoe has been here since last time. Too bad it's not my size. Gunfire. Great. Here we are at the top. Can't really see much, but it is the top. We're gonna go this way. That's the interstate down there. And there's people driving by, not even thinking about the possibility that there's somebody on top of this mountain looking down and showing them to all of his friends on YouTube. I'm actually okay right now. It's only cold when the wind blows. It's not that windy. The sun is actually pretty warm. That's nice. I mean, you know, I don't know if it's better than Minecraft, but it's nice. Alright. Let's go where no Gribbs has gone before. Yep. Looks like down this trail in the woods, there's a lot more woods. I am seeing signs on some of these trees to my left. These are public game lands, which I didn't know. Now that I do know, I think that's going to put a little more pressure on me to get into hunting, actually. I mean, if it's an hour's walk from my house to public game lands, that's a pretty special place to be, right? Some people have to drive like hours to get to game lands? I don't know. Just seems like a good opportunity. Okay, so I've come from that way. You can see the trail there. And the trail continues that way. So I guess I'm gonna follow it. Hope I don't get lost. All right, I'm trying to pay attention in case I ever want to come back up this way. It's pretty nice up here. This has been a pretty long, gentle descent here. It would be an easy climb, which would be a lot better than the righteous trudge that it is coming up. I still have to climb that first part, but this part isn't too bad. I think this is an official Forest Service blaze, which means danger, spaghetti noodles ahead. Put down my stick to take a picture, and then hiked about half a mile down the mountain. Realized I didn't have it anymore. Let's go. So this is the kind of thing that can really ruin your day if you're out hiking in this kind of weather. This is a seep, I guess, coming out of those rocks. And I stepped in it on the way down and got my feet wet. They're okay, but you know, if it were a little colder outside, that would be bad news. It would make, at least for an uncomfortable rest of the day, could be kind of dangerous if it were really cold. Okay, that's the main trail right down there, so we're joining back up. So that's good. Look at this tree. Some sort of gall here. Caused decades ago by fungal attack or something like that. This tree is a survivor. It's crazy the way the bark is shaped. Do I sound like a hippie? I probably do. But sometimes hippies are right. That's awesome. So I don't think I've ever showed you guys this, but these are the headwaters of Bothy Creek. Again, it's just kind of a seep down there in the hole. And then the Bothy's probably another half mile through the woods there. We're going to follow the creek for the rest of the way out. There's a McMansion there. So this is the other basin, you know, over this fallen tree here that actually comes down off the mountain. But they join together right here. And there's about an equal amount of water coming from each one. Interesting. You can see there's well, actually you can't see it. Let me get closer. Yeah, so there's actually a little bit of flow to the water here, and some old bottles. Looks like a stick, but it's a worm. Crazy. So this is bear poop, and I found it in this flat spot in the weeds here, and it's right next to this bear poop. This bear poop is still frozen. The other one is not. Other pile, and that makes me kind of think there might be a bear that's been through here in the past few hours. Something has disturbed my trail camera. It was facing forward, and now it's facing this way. Okay, I'm back here in Bear Alley. And I was going to put the trail cam back up, but, you know, I think I'm going to take it home and see what knocked it around. If there's anything cool, tack it on to the end of this video. Thanks for coming with me today. It's a good hike. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind. Really hope I don't see any bears.